Good day guys, welcome back. I'm Peter with my Fortuner. I'm going to drive. I made a short intro for you guys, welcoming you to my channel. Please have a look at what I said there and what we're going to discuss. For now I'm just going to do a drive. I'm going to fill up this vehicle, reset the fuel economy. It will also reset itself on the computer, and we're going to take a drive to Johannesburg. I'm going to pick up my son and we're going to have some lunch as well. He's 7 years old, a little guy. He's in for a treat today. But the main thing of this video is to do a nice economy run from Pretoria to Johannesburg and back, and see what this Fortuner did on the average. Okay, so I'm going to do an average up to Johannesburg, and then from that same place back to Pretoria, and we're going to compare the two averages and get a complete average at the end of the day. This is a 2.8 Toyota Fortuner automatic 4x2, so it is a bit less in weight than the 4x4 versions, so economy on fuel is expected to be better. We might have a surprise today, but I will do the economy test with a full tank, starting with a full tank, so we will take it from there. I'm going to take a drive quickly to the school and pick him up, and then I'm going to test my camera equipment while we're driving here. I can see there's some vibrations. I will sort that out in future videos. I didn't have enough equipment now to stabilize this camera. I'm just using a smartphone at this stage, so we're going to take a good drive and see what the economy is like on this vehicle. You might be surprised for a 2.8 liter diesel. If you drive frugally with this car, you will get a very good consumption. Okay, so that is one of my likes of this vehicle for an automatic. Okay, you did get a manual at the time that I bought this vehicle, but it is obviously not available anymore. They only come in automatics these days. So yes, a lot of people talk about the bumps that you feel on this car. You can see it, I can feel it. Okay, you can see my equipment jumping the whole time. I'm going over the speed hump now. I don't know how it looked for you, but you can see the vibrations and the shaking of the road. We've got not the best roads in South Africa, especially in the suburbs where we all live. There are some better than others. This is quite an old suburb now. It's over 30 years, these roads, so they are quite bumpy at this stage. So that is what one of the Fortuner's complaints are about, is the harsh ride. When you compare a lot of vehicles, yes, it feels like a harsh ride, but when you drive with this every day, you eventually are so used to it that you don't feel it. You only realize it when the road is really bad. Okay, and when you are taking videos and you see your camera vibrating all the time. Okay, so we're going to fix that. I think it's good that it vibrates, so you can get a feel for what the people are saying when they review these cars. And there's another speed hump and another one. It didn't look too bad. Okay, didn't look too bad. So yeah, I'm going to do a drive. I'm going to fill up with fuel, pick up my son first. From the fuel station I'm going to do the test, so that will be, where's the nearest fuel station from here where we're going to do the test? Close to the highway. We're going to start with highway driving, so this is mainly going to be highway driving today. Okay, and we're going to see what consumption we will get. I will leave the aircon on. It is quite cool today, it's only 22 degrees Celsius, but I'll leave the aircon on, and we'll see how it goes. So I will update you a bit later then on that. I'll make a video when we get back. Okay, so we filled up. Ignition is on. We reset the fuel consumption. Reset the trips. Okay, so the range says 752. We're going to see if we can better that. So let's go and see a bit of highway driving. Feel the bumps with the potholes. Can fix this one, but definitely do something about this equipment. That is a problem. So let's drive a bit. I'll show you later what the cruise control system works like. We've got air conditioning on, and we're going to keep below the speed limits. We won't go over it unnecessarily, of course, unless we have to pass someone for a temporary moment. But let's get past this toll gate first. Okay, so you will see my screen is working there, but I usually drive with the screen off, especially at night. The lights do tend to bother me a bit, but that's again a personal preference. So now we are on the highway on our way from Pretoria to Johannesburg. This is obviously the northern part of Pretoria, where you have the N4 splitting towards the N1 north and south. So we are going to drive here. It says 80 kilometers an hour, so we're stuck to 80 for the moment until we get to the higher speed zones. So now our test begins. Okay guys, we've only done about 3.5 kilometers. Okay, so in our travel now today, I've driven from Pretoria, in the northern sides of Pretoria, to the southern sides of Johannesburg. Not too far south of Johannesburg. We've driven 75 kilometers, mostly highway driving, keeping to speed limits and traffic, and we've done 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers so far. So we are arriving here at Toyota Bruma. Here they are on our left hand side. They've been struggling with a power outage for a few weeks now, but they've given me quite a good deal. So I'm very happy to do business with them, and they cared for my needs quite well. I've been speaking to a lot of various dealers, especially in my area as well, and Bruma came out on top. They surely walked the extra mile for me. So we are arriving here at Bidvest McCarthy Toyota Bruma, where I have made a deal with them on 2 brand new Toyota Fortuners, and I'm sure one of them is this one standing here. No, it's not mine, this one. It's not, but almost look like one of mine. So yeah, here we are at Toyota Bruma, and I'm going to have a look quickly where they are fitting my stuff. So yeah, this is definitely an exciting time for me. We are going to review the new Fortuner 2.8 GD-6 4x4s as well. It's not the VX model, it's the normal ones. I will discuss my reasons for that, and I look forward to picking them up on Saturday. So, okay, we're starting to drive again from Bruma in Johannesburg. So I've reset the fuel consumption. The after refuel one is still the same at 7.2 now, but we're going to reset it and see what is the consumption back to Pretoria. Okay, so we are very close to where we started this morning, at the Doornpoort Plaza toll gate, at that engine where we filled up. So we are basically at the same spot. So our round trip was 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers on a 152 kilometer distance drive, and then obviously from Johannesburg up to this point 5.3 liters per 100 kilometers. So that concludes my field test for today, which was quite nice during peak traffic. Now back from Johannesburg, it was it's not too bad. Okay, so for 168 kilometers we've done 6.3 liters per 100 k's. For our trip back it was 5.6, which is not bad. Okay, so driving quite a bit, mostly highway driving. It is now 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've done a peak traffic drive from Johannesburg, giving us a 5.6 liters per 100 kilometers on the N3 North, N1 North, N4 Rustenburg. That is the 5 o'clock traffic. Is 5.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Okay, but the whole trip from Pretoria North, same route back to Johannesburg, we've done quite well. So let's see, where is it? 6.3 liters per 100 k's. That's not bad. That's not bad. And a 5.6 for the half trip. So a Fortuner is not that heavy on juice if you know how to drive.